Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we will know about the Sumifs function in Excel, when it is to be used and some of the mistakes that we generally do while doing it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. So let's get started. So we have a data set in here in this worksheet which contains the name of person in the description column and the check number of that transaction, and there is also the debit and credit category that amount belongs to. The left one column is the debit column and right one is the credit column. Purpose of the formula will be to know how much amount has each single person has deposited into his account in March 21 month. So I will take the names column and copy it in the other sheet. I will select the names column by clicking on the column like this, or press Ctrl and spacebar, and then I will press Ctrl C and copy this to the other sheet. I'll copy this to the other sheet. Now then all the values of name column will be copied. Now we'll do remove duplicates of this column. Go to data tab and do remove duplicates. Unique values are there, others are duplicates. Then all duplicates name are removed now. Then this will be my main data on which I will apply my Sumifs formula. Now the second part is the second criteria, and that will be the month of transaction. I will insert another column after the date column in this master sheet. This is already there. This column I was talking about, end of month. This is the end of month column. This will give me the end of month of each date in this date column. I'll put insert another column, and this will be the end of month column. Then I will put formula in it is equal to EO end of month, and then I'll put bracket and give the start date to it, and then I'll press 0 and close this bracket. This will give me the end of month of this date. Generally this format is not there, so to keep it in this format I'll show it to you how this format should be. And go to number and then date, and this apply this format twist to it. This will be a lot easier then. I'll copy this to the end of the sheet by pressing shift control and end key. Then I'll press Ctrl D. This will copy this to the very end. So now end of date column is there for us, and I'll do paste values in it so that formula can be applied on it. I'll select the whole thing by pressing shift control and down arrow key till the very last. It will be selected, and now I'll press Ctrl C and I'll press Alt ESV. V is for values, or either you can do another thing. After pressing Ctrl C, you can just simply right click on it and do a paste special of values. by clicking values on this box. Let me just repeat it for you. I'll select the whole thing by pressing Shift, Control and down arrow key. I'll press Control C and then I'll be in the first cell and I'll right click on this, do paste special values, then press OK. Now all the values are pasted here. Okay, so so now I will start the formula. We'll press equal to SUMIFs. Firstly, I'll give it this month and I'll keep it common for all of them. So I'll keep it in cell number 1, March 21. Let's see if this value is corresponding to it now. 31/3/2022 it is taking. I'll keep the format the same as that one of the date format and March 01 format. Keep it in this format, then all the formats will be same. This is March 22 and mine was March 21. Keep it as March 21 and keep it in bold, both of these things, because these are hard values. These are not to be altered. And then now I will start my SUMIFs formula. I'll press equal to SUMIFs, SUMIFS. I will give the whole sum range and that will be, I can select the whole column. This will be my sum range. And now I have to give criteria range 1. I have to select whole criteria range 1. I'll give the name range into it and I'll select the unique name in here and freeze the column, so I'll do it again. Equal to SUMIFs. I'll select the sum range. This is this criteria. I'll freeze this by pressing F4 once. This value is frozen. Now I'll choose the criteria range 1. Criteria range 1 is the names column. I'll freeze this as well by pressing F4. And now I will select the criteria 1. This is this unique name. In this unique name, the column number, the column name is the same. So I'll have to freeze A over here. So simply pressing F4 once, this will freeze both the row and column. I have to freeze the column only. So I'll press it again. This is freezing the row number only. So I'll press it again. This will freeze the A column. So now A column is frozen. And then I'll go to the next criteria. The next criteria is the date column. So I'll go to sheet number 1. Go to this column, end of month column, and select the whole column. Press F4. This will freeze the whole column. And now I will go to this thing. I'll freeze the whole criteria of it because this value will be the same in every formula. Now I will close this formula. You see that all the things I have chosen in this one, I have frozen the things which will be common for all these names. I've closed the bracket. So for this one, for Madhuri, only 26 rupees are deposited in this month. For others, Sameer 68962 is deposited. Madhur 8000 is deposited for this month. So for checking this, I'll go to this sheet and already applied the filters for it. Now I will see the values for March month only. For March month, for Madhur, 8000 is there, and the formula is correct, we can see. And by changing the month in here, I can get all the values for each month. January month, the values are changed. You you can take the values of each and every month. Even I can say that for each month, if we want to get, I can just simply cut paste this thing over here and simply copy this along the way to get the values of full year. Make it a February, 28th of February 2021. Make this March. Simply just copying this thing to the sequence, but it's not taking like that. So I will take only these 3 months and give you a trial. Okay, so I'll copy this formula and select every name data field, and now I'll press Ctrl R. This will copy the formula to other things. But since the January thing is the same for all of these, this will not change. It is not changing. So what I need to change is the column name. So I will unfreeze the column in here, that is B. I'll press F4. Now the column number is unfrozen and row number is freezed. So this is ideal for me. I'll copy this formula down, shift control and down key, the whole thing is selected, control D. The whole thing is great. And now I'll horizontally copy this formula, control R. So as we can see, the whole thing is, it looks great, the formula looks great, and you can get the values for every month for each name through this formula. Okay, so I think the larger part has been covered now. So I have done the Sumif formula. Now let's go to its drawbacks. One of its drawbacks is whenever a new name is typed which is non-existent in the name range, it will show 0 value for it. So we never know whether it is there in the data set or not. Let me give you an example of this. I say that this name is not there. So I copy this formula down here. I'm having a 0 value. But since this is this name is not existent in the data range, I don't know if this exists in the data range in that month or not. But how to know about it? To know about it, we can simply apply the VLOOKUP formula. We'll have to apply the VLOOKUP formula in here, and the lookup value will be this thing only, and the table array will be selected. And just unfreeze this whole bunch, Alt DFS. So I'll apply VLOOKUP, and lookup value will be this, and then table array will get selected, selecting the whole range. One and then 0. This will give whether this is existent. This is not existent. This is not existent name in the sheet. So I can get to know this through my VLOOKUP formula. So we have done the whole Sumif formula and its drawbacks. Okay, so I hope you would have learned something new from this video, and don't forget to like, comment on the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get my daily Excel updates. Bye bye, take care, good night.